British Columbians may be focused on the upcoming provincial election, but new developments out of Ottawa today raise the prospect that the country may be going to the polls shortly in a federal election as well. For more on that, let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. Rob, federal NDP leader Jagmeet Singh today announced he's withdrawing from the confidence and supply agreement with Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal government. What does that all mean?
Stacey, it means we've got a double dose of election fever, not just in BC for the scheduled October 19th vote, but now the prospect of one looming federally as well. Maybe this CASA deal was supposed to last until next June 2025, but ending it early doesn't necessarily mean a snap election. It just means the Liberal government's going to have to get support from the NDP or the Bloc or other parties, bill by bill, issue by issue, to stay alive. Now, Jagmeet Singh making this announcement online today in a campaign-style video.
Today, I notified the Prime Minister that I've ripped up the supply and confidence agreement.
That means in a couple of weeks when the House of Commons is set to resume votes on matters of confidence, such as a throne speech or a budget bill, could bring the Liberal government down. Now, it could be weeks or months until that happens, or maybe it doesn't happen at all if the Liberals can get support from those other parties to prop them up all the way until next fall's scheduled election. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre Nanaimo today, his party leading in the polls. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau in a far less secure position. Here's both of them today.
There is opportunity in Canada that we cannot let slide. That's what we're focused on. An election will come in the coming year, hopefully not till next fall, because in the meantime, we're going to deliver for Canadians.
So my message to Sellout Singh is this. If you're serious about ending your costly carbon tax coalition with Trudeau, then commit today to voting for a carbon tax election at the earliest confidence vote in the House of Commons.
BC is no stranger to confidence in supply agreements. The provincial Greens and the NDP had one from 2017 to 2020 before the NDP reneged and called a snap election, which they won. It definitely led to more cooperation and compromise by the government, but a signed CASA deal isn't always necessary to get that outcome. Here's BC's Green leader today.
I think in either case, it still means a much greater level of accountability for the government that is in power. Right? It means that government can't do anything unilaterally. It has to have support from elsewhere in the Parliament, in the House. And that's ultimately better for representation and better for democracy.
So, the chance of an immediate federal election still low. The NDP low in the polls. They don't actually really want a federal election right now. It wouldn't turn out very well for them. The Prime Minister doesn't want one either. So despite the lack of this CASA agreement, Stacey, it's still in the both parties' best interest to find a way to work together, which leads some to believe it's just a performative gesture by the federal NDP. But we will see when the actual votes start getting counted in a few weeks in the House of Commons.